Greetings, Windmills. I'm Andy, and I'm George, and this is Couscous, and welcome back to the Windmill full of corpses. Right, so I'm gonna start this video by making an inappropriate point.
An inappropriate point?
The band we are wearing is called Seven Spires, and their new album is called A Fortress Called Home, which is about self-isolation, and if you want to get out of that self-isolation, then you of course need to break the wall. And the entire reason for that parallel is because we've been reacting to a lot of your requests, so now you should go check out some of our recommendations. Go check out Spires. Yeah, shameless plug, check out Seven Spires. That's totally a him thing to do. I really feel like it should have been Bring Down the Wall. Why? So it would be a Roger Waters reference? Yes. Yeah, but it's Break the Wall. Because you don't have to bring down the whole thing in order to get out of self-isolation. You just need a hole. We're sorry. No, he is. I'm not sorry. I've done nothing wrong. I am not complicit in this intro. Couscous is not sorry either, regardless of context. He's never sorry. Anyway, no. Okay, we going. Yeah! Road trip! I will explain this space! Okay! I get it! I get why they were asking for this one. Why were we sleeping on it for so long? Like, I think it's been one of the most frequent requests ever since we started Lovebites. I had a lot of thoughts and I'm not going to be able to remember all of them.
Explain the face.
Right, so a lot of people talk about how awesome Haruna blasts. And that's because they don't know shit about drums. There are a lot of fast playing types. A blast beat is a very specific technique. The kind of thrashy bass you hear a lot of the times in Lovebites isn't a blast beat. Thrash isn't typical for blast beats. Death metal is, particularly technical death metal. Blast beat means very fast machine gun-like repeats on the snare, not the kicks. That's what happened in those few seconds. On the snare. That's a blast beat. And that's what Lovebites has been missing for the last 2 years since we started reacting to them. And it is a core religious belief of mine that if you add a blast beat to a song, it gets better. And I think this is my favorite Lovebites song. For objective reasons. It has a blast beat.
Okay, so let me try to recap all the things I want to talk about. So, verses,
yes,
and the way vocals and drums synchronize, and the way the instruments synchronize through that too, and how the light show plays into that, and how it plays into the transition into the chorus, and the first solo, and the second solo,
and the third solo.
There were 3 solos?
The third solo wasn't really a solo.
Yeah,
After they started building up again, there was a lead melody there that was really, really cool and kind of constant.
So it begins very chaotic, but it's a very organized chaos because you have these synchronizations that are really cool between Haruna's drumming and vocals.
Yeah.
Like when vocals do ta 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 ta, and you have tom work at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Or when at the end of a line you have like 3 separate hits and they go exactly on the vocal accents. Those are really cool ways of playing music. Through those chaotic verses, you have very flashy lights show. And when the harmony opens in the chorus, that stops and you have more static lights that allow you to actually see what the fuck is going on. So that's also a really cool transition there. You'll see that everything in their shows is put together to be cohesive, to make sense together. From lights to the composition of the music to the way they perform. It's like, yes. Solos. I think the more I listen to them, the more it's becoming clear. Miyako is the feeling and Midori is the muscle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Midori is also actual muscle.
I know. You can tell. But that first solo sounded so
visceral.
Yeah, it even started with those like screechy bending and dissonant stuff and went so fast and so all over the place. And then you contrast that to what Miyako does when the second solo comes in. It's like Master of Puppets backwards, right? Because that one has like an atmospheric section with a very touchy-feely solo and then, whoa!
Yeah.
So this was backwards. You first have the whoa, and after that you chill the fuck out. And Miyako can be like, great, you're gonna take a break now? Okay, let's play something with some sense.
let's play music instead of technique.
Yes.
But it's not technique because it is very musically relevant because it gives such a wave of energy that's just rising and it reaches a peak.
Yes.
Right? So it's not just, I play fast. That's Tosina Basi. If you listen to the intro to Keifo, that's not going anywhere. That just plays fast. But this solo felt like it had an upward evolution spiraling towards a peak. So that was really cool. And the other thing that really got me about this song is that in most thrash metal, I don't like the way the atmospheric parts are done because they're disrupted from the flow of the song. So if you remember, it's probably not the best example, but it illustrates what I want to say. I think in Swan Song from them, there was this piano intro or something, and then the song kicked off, and there was a break in between. Now, you can do that, and it's nice, it has that spatial effect of suspense, but I don't really like that. I like it more when a song flows in one go. And that's why they did here. When they dipped into the atmospheric bit, there wasn't a rupture in the rhythm. It kept going.
Yeah.
It flew out of the energy. It went You know, like an undertow after a wave hit you, it went down gradually
Mm-hmm.
and kept going, building back up. So that keeps the song a lot more fluid. And it was really nice. And then I love how they did that build up where first it was the solo, right? Miyako's solo. And then it got into this marching pace and the lights went red. So that was very ominous, almost imperial. And then it went back into energy. And some more things I want to say for before the solos and the atmospheric part and everything. That screechy playing, like what kicks off Midori's solo, that was also the line on the chorus. Which was a really weird, I don't know if it was exactly the same guitar line, but at least it was the same style of screechy dissonance on guitars. It's really surprising to see that on a chorus, because the chorus is what you expect will be catchy, not dissonant. I thought it was the pre-chorus, until the ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta came, that was the ending and hit into the next verse. So there were a lot of things that threw me off here. But it's gotta be up there, one of my favorite performances from them. And because I'm subjective about blast beats, I'm just gonna say it's number one.
When they did the hey, 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 the lights turned red.
Yes. Are we done here?
No.
So if you enjoyed this reaction, we'd greatly appreciate the likes and shares. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. With bells on.
Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon.
Corpse is out.